As a headhunter, I'm always coaching my candidates on how to answer, tell me about yourself. This is a topic that you are guaranteed to be facing at the very beginning of every single interview, every time you meet someone new. So it's critical to start off the interview well with nailing your narrative when it comes to the self-intro. In other words, this is called your elevator pitch or rocket pitch. Regardless, you have a very short period of time in which you can lay out your background and ingratiate yourself, hopefully, build rapport with the hiring manager or whoever it is that you're interviewing with. And so today I'm going to teach you how to do that. If you like this video and find it helpful, please do subscribe and like and share this with anyone who you think it would benefit. Let's break it down. The first step is to lay out your background in a summary format. A lot of people like to dive into where they grew up, their hobbies, what they like to do in the free time, and then they go into their education credentials. All of these things are either irrelevant or they're on your resume. Like, we know where you went to school because we're looking at your resume right now. So it's kind of a waste of space if you start talking about the same stuff that we already know about. So just jump into your background real quick. Give us a nice little summary about your professional achievements up to this point. Then the second part of the narrative dives into a transitionary statement. The reality is you're here at the interview. Why? Why are you here at this interview? Now, the way I coach about the narrative, it's unique because it's very practical. A lot of times people who give career coaching are not hands-on practitioners in the real world, where I literally make money off of my candidates succeeding at interviews. And my client pays me a hefty fee for this whole thing to happen. So I know how to whip this game into formation. This is how you do it. You talk about a transitionary statement, why you are there at the interview, why you're engaging, why are you here? And then the third piece of the narrative consists of you having a very gracious sell into why you like the company, why you're excited about the interview process, the fact that you're very grateful that you have this opportunity to interview with the employer, and that you're looking forward to a wonderful discussion today. So that's the three-part self-introduction that I always coach my candidates on, because I like to make sure that we are on the same page and I give them that extra help that they need so that they come off very professionally and really snatch the attention of the employer from the get-go. And it works like a charm. So here goes. I'm gonna give you an example of what this sounds like, and I'm gonna use it to describe somebody who is leaving a job for a new job. I'm gonna give you a few examples. So the first example is someone leaving a job to go to a new job. This is how you would describe yourself. And keep in mind, this is a like-kind exchange, as in you are making a move from an existing role that you already are doing to another company doing the same exact role. So in this scenario, I'm a recruiter working at a recruitment agency, and I'm looking to switch to another recruitment agency doing the same thing. Here goes. Hi, my name is Dandan Zhu. I've been a recruiter now for 5 years, and I've built up my business from scratch, calling clients, calling candidates from day one as a full desk perm direct hire headhunter. I specialized in the pharmaceutical industry, where I talk to people across specifically regulatory writing and eventually into executive search. And in executive search, of course, I'm selling to venture capital, I'm selling to biotechs, I'm selling to high net worth individuals who are investing in senior leadership to run various businesses and to create entrepreneurial opportunities in the pharmaceutical, life sciences, and biotech space. In my role, I've billed anywhere from $500,000 to $740,000 a year by myself. I love this industry very much. I really enjoy it. However, I feel that my career is a little bit constrained by working at a large recruiting agency. So I'm very much looking for something that's a little bit more entrepreneurial, a little more exciting, where I have a little bit more power, both politically and autonomously, to really do the things that I think that will really help my business expand and make me an even stronger biller, which is why I'm so interested in XYZ company. You guys seem to have a really cool platform, and so far I've really enjoyed looking at everything online. It looks really relevant. relevant to what I'm doing. And the leadership just seems great. I really admire your professional background, having been in the industry for X amount of years. So I'm really excited and grateful and thankful that I have this opportunity to share with you a little bit about my background, and I'm looking forward to the rest of this interview. That is a great, kind self-introduction. Now let's say I'm a headhunter looking to leave headhunting and to become an HR person. This is what's called a transition, a career transition. I'm now leaving what I do for a living and I'm making a similar, adjacent, maybe relative, some sort of related pivot. And this is very common. A lot of people want to leave the job that they're in and go into a different field, do a complete pivot, or do something adjacent to what they're already doing. So here's how this would sound like. Hi, my name is Dandan. I've had 5 years of experience on the agency side, selling and working with clients and candidates, billing and building my own business on my own terms. So I'm very well established within the pharmaceutical industry and life sciences. I've learned how to recruit for a number of different roles at all different seniority levels. And while I love producing on the agency side and being a top producer and a top performer on the agency side of the business, the reality is I want to really dedicate myself to one client and be an HR person, expand my skills beyond just recruiting and running deals every single day. While it's been a very fulfilling experience for the last 5 years, I am looking forward to transition into an HR role where I can be more of a strategic partner and to support the internal team. So that's why I'm really excited about the opportunity at ABC Company. It seems that you guys are really doing some amazing things in the XYZ realm. I feel that while there is going to be a small learning curve, I do feel very strongly that I am very adaptable. I'm really great with candidates and selling the mission and engaging with them through a number of different techniques to catch the candidate's eye, from intake to placement to closing. I hope I can share with you more about my background. I'm really excited to learn more about the opportunity and tell you more about what I'm working on and how I can transition into being a very value add member of your team. In that example, I know exactly what the hiring managers want to hear because they are expecting me to leave one industry and one realm for another. And I know exactly what that role looks like. As an HR person, you are very much aligning with the internal hiring managers, internal team, working as a cohesive unit and leaving behind the sort of headhunter lifestyle, which is just go, 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 deals, 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 sales, 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 which is a very different grind. In the third example, I'm going to walk you through how, if you are graduating or if you're just coming out of academia with very little real world experience, how you might position yourself as a recruiter, let's say. So let's say you are graduating from college and you are now interviewing at a recruitment firm and you want to get your foot in the door. So this is how that would sound like. Hi, my name is Dandan. I just graduated with a degree in finance. While I loved my degree and really learning about the financial industry, I realized that I am more of a people person. I really want to work in a sales role, which I know recruitment is, and I want to build relationships with clients and candidates. I think there's a lot of disruption and opportunity in the talent space, both financially, professionally, and just enrich myself in such an exciting job opportunity and career path. I noticed that your firm, ABC Company, is a market leader within the finance industry to recruit top talent at top venture capital and private equity firms. And that's something very relevant to my job experience as well as my education in the area. And I'm very passionate about the finance space. I think I could come off very professionally to clients and candidates and really be able to build rapport with them. I've worked a variety of sales jobs, hospitality jobs, customer service jobs in the past. So I do feel confident that I can really upskill myself very quickly as a junior recruiter and do quite well. So I'm excited to embark on this journey in my career. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to learn more about your firm. And I'm very excited to do that and learn today and share with you more information about my background. Now, all of these personal statements are relatively short. And it's designed to be that way because when employers are asking you to tell them about you, they're really just looking at your materials. They're just looking through the resume, looking through the LinkedIn, trying to just get their bearings. And once they have their bearings, they're ready to really crack on into the meat and potatoes of the interview. So your self-narrative only has to sound good enough and be good enough to go through that initial intro phase. And then that should kick it off really nicely for them to then ask you more questions and really kick off into the next stage of the interview. Follow me for more career tips, interview hacks, and also what headhunters do, as well as how hiring managers and employers think. I want to make sure that my content is helping you get ahead in your career and job search. So hit me up with any questions in the comments.